everyone. Welcome to Tucson, Arizona. It is March 13th, 2021. And we are at a Boondockers Welcome. And it's snowing.
Dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh. O'er the fields we go, laughing all the way.
Sunsets like a tangerine. Let's find a road we've never seen. Life is short, make it sweet.
Whoops, I need to scoot over.
Yeah, I guess so. How'd you like that intro?
Oh, good morning.
Happy Saturday.
So we might be a little bit in the dark because we want to show you what's outside. Good morning.
Good morning.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Merry Christmas.
Knock knock.
Who's there?
Icy.
I see who.
I see you. I
See
see
snow.
you. I see snow.
Oh my goodness.
Welcome to Tucson,
Tucson,
Arizona.
Arizona. Can you believe this? Oh, maybe if I let a little.
Oh my gosh.
Is this nutso or what? So we woke up really early this morning. It had been raining most of the night. And it was all quiet. And then all of a sudden we heard the smoke alarm and it was like, uh-oh, what's going on? So we jump out of bed and we don't see anything, but I smell, and you didn't even smell it.
Nah.
Just the smell of like when the heater hasn't been on for a while and it comes on. It was almost like that.
But ours was compounded because we just replaced the motor in our furnace.
Yep.
And we used like 15 gallons of WD-40.
To get the old motor out. So that WD-40 was all over the place in there. So I went out, I opened the door to go outside so that I could go around and check and make sure there wasn't any smoke or anything. And I look at the steps and there's snow on them. And I opened the door wider and went, oh my gosh, it's snowing. So I ran outside real fast and went over by the heater, and you couldn't even smell anything outside. No flames, no smoke, no smell even. So I came back in, and we were awake, so I started the coffee, and we've been taking pictures and video.
So if I wanted to have cereal this morning, could I have Frosted Flakes?
Yeah, I'll just stick your bowl of flakes out in the snow and let the snow frost them. I think a hot breakfast is in order this morning.
Yes! Uh-oh.
Yeah. Yes? Is it Sunday? No. So that means it's oatmeal day.
It's a snow day.
Okay, so you can get something special.
Yes!
We'll figure it out.
Let's catch you up with us.
Wow. So last Saturday was Pearl's birthday. Pearl from Next Exit, Bob and Pearl.
And she tried to keep it a
She
secret.
did, that little stinker. We went over there with Dave and Karen to go have dinner and play Mexican Train and everything. And she kept it quiet that it was her birthday until almost halfway through the evening. And it was like, what?
Little stinker.
You're the little stinker. They used another term, but I'm not going to say it. So, on our way there, we did stop at a couple of places. We stopped at a couple of thrift stores. We had Karen with us, and so we stopped so we could look for a few things. And not a real big success story at the thrift store, but we had a blast once again with Bob and Pearl and Dave and Karen. Yummy lasagna.
Mwah.
Yum, yum,
So
yum,
good.
yum. And I brought, brownies. I brought brownies, but if I would have known it was her birthday, I would have made a birthday cake.
God.
Next year, we'll get
It's
you.
on the calendar next year. There's no hiding.
That's
no
right.
hiding.
No hiding. Yep. So Sunday, we just kind of hung out and visited with Karen, and
Out
we
there
worked a little bit.
on
Ogilvy Road,
yeah.
Yep, near
Yeah.
Yuma. And just had a kind of chill hanging out. We did a little bit of work in the morning, but that was kind of about it.
Yeah.
And then Monday, we went and did laundry.
That was the first time in what?
A month.
A month. And you know, we do have a lot of clothes. A lot of
We
people
do.
only have 3 or 4 changes of clothes. We do have a lot. We've kept, you know, I've probably got 25, 30 t-shirts
Yeah.
at least, you know, and jeans and shorts.
And we have the space for it.
But
So
we do.
we've got
So-
a 4-drawer dresser. We have a good full-size closet, basically.
Huge closet.
Basically, yeah. And then we have a little 3-drawer thing in the closet.
Because we've had people ask us, they go, "How can do you just keep wearing dirty clothes over and over? How do you go so long without doing laundry?" It's like, well, we got a lot of clothes.
We do. And we have 3 sets of sheets.
Yeah. So we make do.
So we do
Again.
fine. And we got lots of towels.
Works for us.
Yeah, it's what works for us.
Yeah.
And I can go in to the laundromat and get laundry done in 2 to 3 hours for a whole month.
You guys thinking
So-
about going full time? If you're not, you got to figure out what works best
For
for
you.
you.
Yep, this works for us.
Yeah.
We have plenty of clothes. We do wear our t-shirts and jeans a couple of times.
Especially if you're just not
sitting
really
around,
doing
yeah.
anything and you don't get all dirty and sweaty and cruddy looking. You
Yep.
know, there's no reason not to reuse them.
Exactly. Exactly. So,
And you know, it's kind of like washing dishes, you know. Once we're done with a meal, I let Bear go ahead and lick my plate completely clean, and then we air dry it, put it back in the cabinet.
we do not. We do not, as everyone that's eaten over here is throwing up. No, we do not. Jeez. We did stop by Wally's World in Yuma to look for bolts for our solar panels. So when you and Myron installed the brackets and the solar panels and everything, he had these cool bolts that have a square in the top of them.
It's the
like
Canadian.
a
It's the Canadian
Phillips-
bolt. All Canadian bolts are square.
Yeah. Instead of
Right.
it being a Phillips or a standard head screwdriver, you use a square tip. And we can't find them anywhere in the United States.
I've
yet.
looked and looked and looked.
At any of the stores that we looked for them. So you end up getting bolts that you'll use a socket with.
Yeah,
So
you know,
is it working okay?
1-inch bolts up there to raise and lower and tilt our panels, and it
Yeah.
works just fine.
Yeah. So we went and did that. So if you've never been to Wally's World, and we are not being paid by Wally's World by any means, but it is an amazing store. We first heard about them at the Arizona Marketplace.
They have
a booth there.
Everything.
But you go into their real store, which is across from Airbnb Acres,
Yeah.
the RV resort, and every aisle you go down, every tabletop surface and every pegboard, every inch is filled with tons of stuff. I mean, tons of stuff. Bins and bins and bins of bolts and screws and washers and everything you can imagine. I mean, they've got kitchen stuff, they've got RV stuff, they've got little gadget stuff. It's a fun place to go.
It really is.
It's a fun place.
I mean, I don't care what you're looking for, I can almost guarantee you 100% they've got it. And if they don't have it, they'll probably order it for you.
Probably. That would be my guess too. So, but it's fun. We bought stuff before from the booth that they have. That's where we got our earth magnets.
Yeah,
So,
that's right.
yep. So Tuesday was more work and making our travel plans finally.
I mean, it was a quick, hey, let's go. She's like, what if we did this? And it's like, okay, so I came up with 3 different scenarios. She picked scenario 1, and here we are in Tucson
In the snow.
in the snow.
JT and Joanne, this is your fault.
This is
This
for
is
you.
on you. So, our friends JT and Joanne from Scenic Driveways, they are down in Wilcox, Arizona, work camping at a KOA down there. And we've been wanting to see them, and they've been wanting to see us, and their time is running out for being there. They leave at the end of March.
Because they're headed almost to the East Coast.
Yeah. So, they're going to Williamsburg, Virginia.
I think it's Williamsburg, Virginia.
Yeah. So, so it was like, okay, then we need to hurry up and get going because they're going to be leaving. So I was like, and we had to leave to go dump our tanks and get water anyway. So I said, well, why are we coming back here, meaning Ogilvy Road? Why don't we just go? if we gotta pack up and go get water and dump our tanks, why don't we just go?
See, I was going to just do everything, freshen the tanks, get more water, go back for another week before we left. Another week, we would have missed this.
Hello. So anyway,
Another 2 days, and we would have missed this.
so we made our travel plans, and we just finally, because we had no idea what we were going to do, we had it in the back of our minds that we did want to meet up with JT and Joanne and see them down in Wilcox, come through Tucson because we've never been here.
Yeah.
And now we've been here.
Yeah.
In the snow. People won't believe. Yeah, people won't believe that. So, so we did that on Tuesday, and then Wednesday was just kind of packing up and cleaning, and then we had tacos with Dave and Karen. My tacos, they were just.
Hey,
it
they
was
were
just
good.
whatever I had, so it wasn't anything fancy.
It was thrown together tacos.
Yep. And we did our see-yas with them and got our hugs and... What?
Nothing.
Oh,
Go
you're
on.
whispering under your breath.
I'm just...
Yeah. So it's always bittersweet when you say see ya to your friends that you've been with. I mean, we've hung with them a lot.
Yeah.
And
We really have.
it was great getting to be with Karen with her new rig. And
Karen's new journey.
Karen's new journey. Everybody wants to say New Jersey. It just
It's
kind of
just-
flows.
It's just, I don't know why.
But anyway, so we had a blast with both of them, with Dave and Karen. Our time that we had with Dave, and our time that we had with both of them, and our time that we've had with Karen.
Mm-hmm.
So we've had a blast, and we got to go see Bob and Pearl several times. We're bummed that we didn't get to go see Oh Home on the Road.
Yep. Rick and
Don
Dawn.
and Rick. You say Rick and Don, I say Don and Rick. But we were really trying to be respectful of them because they both have had some health issues, and
Yeah.
we just didn't want to contaminate them. So we had been to Mexico a couple times, and
Yeah.
but anyway, we love you guys, Don and Rick and Don. We didn't get to see Scott and Shauna either because our paths didn't cross there. We
Yeah.
saw them in Quartzsite. but we
Saw them a
didn't
couple
see them.
times, but that's it. But that's okay.
Yeah.
Hey, we'll get together again.
Yep.
No biggie.
We'll see ya down the road somewhere.
Definitely gonna miss hanging with Bob and Pearl though. Bob is a hoot.
They both are. Pearl's not as quiet and sweet and innocent as y'all think she is.
You get to know her.
Are you, Pearl? We love you guys. We love you guys. So Thursday was our first travel day in a while.
Yeah.
And we headed to Gila Bend.
Gila Bend. We stayed the night on a dirt lot behind a Mexican restaurant where we went ahead and ate dinner, and
Yep,
we got
dinner.
approval to stay on the lot.
Yep, Humberto's Mexican restaurant.
It was very quiet. You know, there were train tracks across the highway from us that rumbled through the night, but no whistles, and so it was a very good night's sleep.
Yep, there were only a couple trucks there and and another RVer for
Yeah,
sure that we
yeah.
saw. We don't know if anybody else. But we had dinner, and then we had a show.
Oh my gosh. This one, she goes, "Oh my God."
This guy just whipped out his you-know-what and is peeing right here. He had opened the door to his truck. So
right
outside
our window.
Right outside our window. They had pulled up with their truck, and they had a travel trailer and a couple kids. Yeah, a couple kids. And
I think he was a little on the...
yeah,
I think he was drunk. I really do.
I think so too. So
He had open
comes-
beers in the console, and then he pops another one and starts drinking it. And his wife went in. I think she was driving.
Yeah, she was driving. They all went in, and then he and one of the kids came back out. He opens up the back door for the kid to get in, and then he opens up the driver's side door, kind of does this, whips it out, and pisses right there. I'm like, oh my God, he's pissing out here.
And I'm like, "What's going on?"
I said, he just whipped out his...
And I walk over to the window, and I'm like looking, and I'm like, "Did you see us?" And she goes, "Mm-hmm." God.
Oh God, yeah. So they luckily left. So she came back out with food, and she passed it out, and she started driving with a burrito in her hand, pulling a trailer.
It's all part of the adventure.
We in no way felt threatened by them by any means. So it was dinner and a show.
Oh.
But we slept good. It was fine. Got up the next day and got everything ready to head to Tucson. Got here.
Yeah.
We're here at a Boondockers Welcome location in Tucson, and super nice people. There's also another family staying here. That's what that RV is. And they have a couple little boys, and they're from Florida,
Right
so
there.
the boys are probably going to be thrilled
Right?
with the snow.
I think that's the shed, or that's the horse room.
The-
There's the RV.
Yeah. Where did I point? Whatever. They can,
Yeah.
I think you can see it.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we're here for 3 nights, and then we head on to Wilcox
Wilcox
to see JT and Joanne.
See those guys and have some
Yeah,
fun with
scenic
them
driveways.
for the next week.
Yeah.
JT, I'm requesting no snow.
Yeah.
Okay?
No wind either.
No wind, no snow.
Want to see those beautiful sunrises you've been taking pictures of.
Oh my gosh. Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Snow.
Snow who?
This is Snow Laughing Matter.
Yeah, it is. I guess I'm the one that's going to have to get up on the roof and brush all the snow off the solar panels and stuff.
Yeah, we're not going to get much solar unless the sun pops out. But
It's supposed to. The precipitation is supposed to end around 9:15.
Yeah,
So.
something like that. So we'll see
The
what it
snow's
does
already
today.
lightened up from when we started the video.
I was going to go hook up the generator and start running it this morning because our host said, sure, go ahead and run your generator. That's not an issue. Then I came in and I checked our batteries, and I'm like, oh, not as low as I thought they were. We're doing just fine. They're at like 12.5, 12.4. With the furnace running, they go down to 12.3. But then the furnace stops and they pop back up to 12.5. So we're doing okay. And if it does stop and the sun comes out this afternoon, I'm going to push it and not run the generator and just see how much solar we can bring in.
Becky always said to test it.
Test it.
Test it.
Oh, I'm
Push
testing it. And this is testing me.
Oh, see, I have Christmas earrings on.
Yeah,
It's
ha ha,
snowing.
ho ho, ha ha, no no.
It doesn't matter, Kaylee. My phone is in my little pocket of my hoodie, and she's laying on me, and it was just buzzing.
So are we finished?
We're finished, I suppose.
Okay, we're going to end this video with a couple-minute little video, and I took Bear out for a walk this morning, so I hope you enjoy that. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you're new to the channel and you haven't subscribed, please think about subscribing. Click the bell, get notified every time we put up a new video, and how about some thumbs up for this video? Huh? That helps make it popular on YouTube, and we'd like to see that a little bit more.
Yeah, snow in Tucson, Arizona in March. I expect snow in Reno in March, but not Tucson,
Tucson?
Arizona.
Come on.
Welcome to our adventure. See ya!
See ya.
Life is short, make it sweet.
Yeah,
Oh, thanks. I have to do everything.
I know.
All right, here we go. Quick little update. So this is how much snow we have. There's probably a good inch to an inch and a half of snow. And this is flat here on the back of the truck. Look at this. Bear's just having a day. She's having a time. I just talked to our Boondockers Welcome hosts. And they're like, oh my gosh, it snowed one other time in early January here, but hardly anything compared to this. This is just crazy. And it's supposed to end like by 9:15, a couple hours from now. But still supposed to be rather cool for Tucson. Only about 50 today for a high. So, whew, like the snow, eh? This is so crazy. Look, get a load of this. And I know people in the Midwest are like, that's not snow. Yeah, we know that. I'm a St. Louis boy. I know what snow is. But to be in Tucson, Arizona, come on now. You got to admit, this is pretty wild. Come on, Bear. Hey, Bear. What do you think? See, here we are at a Boondockers welcome location in Tucson, and then that's all we're going to disclose. But this is what it's like. I mean, we're out here by ourselves, basically, with our hosts. They do have one other guest staying with us, but they're not next to us. Very nice.